2024. And we'll see the Golden Eagles Offensive Player of the Year. He made some history last week, passing Flipper Anderson's 1989 mark of 336 yards. It's the Golden Eagles and the Steelers on EA Sports.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Brooklyn taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, our visitors, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited.
Yo, what's good with it? How's it going, Faye? We doing all right today? All right, get my kickers and... Oh, I'm doing good, man. How about you? We doing good today? See, there's normally like actual football on Thanksgiving. So it's like, okay, follow the schedule.
But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
As of this morning,
how was the rest of your night yesterday?
It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to... The Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last
Pittsburgh's uniform looks nice, bro.
I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's
That's good.
To get the home crowd involved early.
Okay. The picture quality. I'm gonna check it out right quick. Wait a minute. Let me go on my YouTube and I will find myself. What? Let's do something about. All right.
If they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush.
Hey, how is it now?
Was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Get after right out of the gate.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles.
I sure did.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this
I did GCA.
on this one. And this one said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long...
I'm going to stream on Twitch later on.
And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball.
I think I'm going to do Battlefield.
Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
2nd and a couple. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Golden Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people. Because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Golden Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Pickett to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's taken
Yo, he is good.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the...
Let me do this the right way. And this is my left end. Proper left end. There you go.
A loss of 5. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27.
I think I'm going to try soccer.
2 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And out will come the offense. There's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Taking it right down Broadway. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Golden Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. Well, CD, Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's J.K. out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. That's taken on the 25. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the 1st quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on.
And touchdown! A big play there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here it is.
A start for them. Still in the 1st quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this 1st half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the 1st as another kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's 1st play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at about the 28. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guys.
I gotta use my fullback more. Ooh.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now they can't bring him down. And nothing but green
wow.
Here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Golden Eagles open the lead up to 34-0. Now, 1st quarter in this.
I thought he said 74.
Into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, just stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Pickett sets up play action. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. 3rd and long for Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's J.K. Scott now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Take it in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. On his horse. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 99 yards. And the Golden Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
42. Steelers, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Pickett now from near his own goal line. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. 1 play, and they took it all the way to that. Taking it right down Broadway. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 96 yards. And the Golden Eagles have widened the gap now to 50 points. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Steelers, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Harris starts the drive on the ground. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Pickett back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
Thank you.
Outside as it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make it play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On second down, this is Harris. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Looking to throw, Pickett. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Pulled in at the 24. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters that we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. And Brooklyn first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time where we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some.
Wow, bro.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back
200 yards.
Get the carry. Another big gainer that time.
Look at that.
Goes for 19 yards.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you got.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Golden Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Pickett. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway.
Wonderful, bro.
He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Pickett now from the gun here. It's brought in by Harris. So nothing doing there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Pickett. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. On his horse. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Golden Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead.
Yo. Okay, there we go.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back to throw, Pickett. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And, in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl ballot at the feet of the quarterback and say, here's a pen right in my name.
He keeps playing like this. He'll be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city. It's a 69-yard punt. 69 yards. Wow. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, in that last possession, needing only the 1 play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well.
There he goes, left side. Look at the man rumble. He's on his way. Touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Golden Eagles just continue to roll. An extra point attempt to follow here. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. 1-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Pickett. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Golden Eagles have got it on cruise control. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Kenny Pickett and the Steelers ready to work once again. He's coming off his second interception of the game already. And remember, he was bit by the interception bug last week. He threw 2 there as well. So things trending poorly right now as he starts again here, 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett under pressure. They got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? They're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he fields it cleanly.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do a fucking field goal, man. Okay, fine. I want to do a field goal.
Here in what is quickly turning into quite a round.
Shit.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. T. Higgins, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Cedric Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington Commanders at home at FedEx Field. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Brian Robinson with a touchdown run. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this does not end well, as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blow-up material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this
Hey, viewers, how are we?
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
It is what it is, buddy.
With an amazing diving catch. And the Golden Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run again with Harris. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
At the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Back to throw again. And he's got his big tight end here. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's my tight end for you.
33 yards. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Golden Eagles extend their lead yet again.
You are the playmaker.
Forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I just didn't want to get the sack again, buddy. Oh, he caught it. Okay. Wow.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2nd down and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
God damn, you are a playmaker, buddy.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy.
Yo, JJ, what's up?
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up
Welcome to my stream, man.
Everything's been going right here.
How's it going for you?
This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big
We doing
play.
good today?
These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
back to throw now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a
400 yards already for passing.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those.
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful. Feeling the pressure here and taken down.
All right, take a sack. That's better than a incomplete pass, actually.
It's a loss of 5. 3rd and 5.
Looks like my tight end is going to be open.
Back to throw.
Got him.
It's caught. Touchdown.
Oh, thank you. You too, JJ. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
In the end zone. And the Golden Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
These are the Golden Eagles, but the
Myers to boot it away.
These are originally the Ravens, so I had to relocate them.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's
And they're in Brooklyn, so now New York has 3 teams.
To grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level.
I'm going after Tom Brady's record, and I have my tight end going after Rob Gronkowski's record, and my running backs going after Emmitt Smith.
Don't quit competing.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, you know I am. I want to see Christian Watson go wild against Detroit.
And you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
That's if Jordan Love can get himself together.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
What time that game come on?
Scott now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Fielded just inside the 20. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field
I think if Green Bay can get their O-line together,
tough to do better than that.
they could be the Green Bay of old.
Checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it?
But it's going to be a long time before Green Bay finds itself again. But I do believe
It's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
they can get themselves together.
5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, you caught him. Okay.
Complete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked
Green Bay on top or Detroit?
in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Okay.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have
Yeah, Detroit is doing good this year.
and it'll keep the drive moving.
So even if they lose, they're still in the playoffs.
Getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down.
So a loss really wouldn't hurt them.
This one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. This duo locked in.
They could be 12-3 and still be in.
First down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Tight ends are so underrated.
Big time. That winds up going for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
You don't hear.
Back in the good old days, and they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they
Ew.
got the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
These guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays.
And I'm going with Green Bay for a lot of reasons.
To get it down to the 25-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10.
The Falcons haven't been that good of a team since they faced the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
400 yards passing.
They haven't had a roster like that in years.
Taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy.
Back when they had Rodney White and all them.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is
The
a
Dirty
blowout
Birds.
so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Historically,
Back
this
when they
is
had
such a
Michael Vick.
tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone.
Now they just seem so soft.
One-sided score like this. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
So I'm going with Green Bay.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
What you think about Ryan Tannehill sitting out,
This one was over.
being Tennessee's quarterback now? It's about time, right?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Ryan Tannehill wasn't doing too good for the Titans anyway.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this.
Shoot, if LSU came into the NFL, I go LSU over the Falcons.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack.
LSU.
20. Pickett will look to throw it here. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That would be crazy if a college team came into the NFL.
On the sack. Now it's third down.
That needs to happen with Alabama and Ohio State.
They don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up
And
sacks.
including Michigan.
Approach the end of this one.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Ooh, Patriots suck right now, so I would have to go with ATL
Well, it's obvious, but I can't
by a landslide.
It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
And the Eagles is overpowered. It's OP. And Baltimore is OP.
Dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're gonna
Baltimore is right behind Philadelphia.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say.
They just got to fix their O-line in Baltimore.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there.
And what Baltimore needs to do
He's already bought all the
is stop being cheap when it comes to the NFL draft.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense.
Oh, no, I'm a Ravens and Eagles fan.
Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time.
I always liked Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Brian Westbrook.
Who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
At the 32-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's taken down right.
So it took 2 yards. Wow.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, the Dodge Charger, yeah.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40.
We in the fourth quarter already?
And that's a good challenge.
The hell?
The corner. We do talk about this.
Golly.
A lot of corners see their job. It's simply
I thought we were still in the third quarter.
Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
All right, I got to give my wide receiver a... Nope, I'm giving it to my running back if I can.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6.
Really, I could take my quarterback out at this point.
They'll look to throw again. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Ooh. Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though
Ashley, no.
it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. Catches everyone by surprise. And the Golden Eagles add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Damn.
You and I talk a lot about these special teams and how important those can be. That comes into play here. The defense, not very alert.
And this is something you work on all the time as a defender. Always saying, alert, be ready for the fake. But sometimes you fall asleep anyway.
I did not expect that to work. Okay.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together.
It's unbelievable.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage.
How many interceptions did you throw, yo? Actually, I am putting in my backup quarterback. Yep, I am. You're at 92%, Sue. You had a good game, and I'm putting you in.
Lopsided contest, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That'll give them 8 that time. And 3rd and 8.
No. Oh, brother.
They hope to convert the first down. Pickett.
Oh, shit. I messed that play up completely. There we go. Whew.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
They're going to play some WWE after this and get some more title belts. Get the other belt off of Roman Reigns.
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Setting up the screen.
Really offsides.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Third down, so it don't matter.
Easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh.
I knew that wasn't going to bounce back out into the end zone.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Golden Eagles are pouring it on. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. Knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Now Pickett. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 27. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this, too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an NFL game, and they are up by triple digits. I mean, 50 is a lot, but to get to over 100, this is crazy.
We've seen in the history of the game of basketball a few people score 100 points individually, men and women. But we've never seen this before in NFL history. We've only seen 2 teams combine for 100 points in a game 5 times in league history. One of the greatest games ever played, well, by one of the teams anyway.
It'll be a loss of 5 there as a safety blitz.
So we got 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter already.
On a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw. James. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. James. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And all the
there we go.
Inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Free play my ass.
They got to him again.
All right.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Back to throw. Pickett. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Third and long for Pickett. That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40
Damn.
before he's taken down.
You actually caught that?
Pickett to throw on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Here's Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. Third and long after the sack. Now back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And this will be taken at the 13. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Holy shit.
And now this is either a fake or their coach is delusional or both here.
You know, I probably could make this, bro. I probably could. Hold on for a second.
And this one looks good. It is.
Wow, 106 yards.
Extend their lead even further. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a
That is ridiculous.
National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready?
All right, thank you, JJ.
The other one, obviously, not ready at all.
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So for Brooklyn, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young
And thank you guys for watching.
Back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.